Hello, welcome to Asian Petrolhead. It's August 19th. We just finished reviewing the Cadenza, 2020 Cadenza 3.0 this afternoon, and it's about 8 o'clock p.m. and I just wanted to give you a night drive for the first time. And let me just show you, you can really see it, right? It's K7 3.0. And although I'm taking a POV style, some of you really wanted me to talk, so I'm gonna talk while I'm doing this. So this is the actually LED combination tail lamp. You can't really see it, but this is actually the turn signal and backup lamp. Let me also show you the trunk. Yeah, it looks pretty good. The unfortunately second row does not fold, but it's got ski through over there. And if you look at our review, which will be edited pretty soon, we'll show you interior more. Okay, so it's got mobility kit, and let me also show you second row seats. Okay, looks pretty bright in there. Okay, so USB charging ports, air vents for the second row passengers, soft touching material. Nice leather, nice leather here as well. I really like the brown interior, and they kind of use the colors very right, because on the bottom part and on the where kids kick and stuff, they use the black color, so very nice. And although it's manual, you get the sunshade for the manual, sunshade for the side, and there's the light. I turned it from there so it doesn't. So automatic. It's really quiet because Kia used pair glasses even to the second row passengers. Two-stage heated seats, pretty nice. And then, like I said, ski through. And we have some controls for the media. You can control the volume, channel, mute, mode, seek. So there's also one 12-volt charging here, some storage area. So pretty good. I mean, in terms of the size, I mean, this guy is even larger than Genesis G80. So look at me, I am 6'2", but you know, there's plenty of legroom. My headroom is also pretty good too. So I mean, I like the wood trim. It's probably simulated, but it looks pretty good. Yeah, so some of you asked me what this button is. It's for lazy people like me. What you call it? It's a walk-in device. All right. Let me also show you the sunroof. I just don't want. There's mosquitoes here. You see, it's a very nice view here, and this opens. Let me just open it. Just opens partially, like halfway, so it'll give you a very good view. Let's see it from here. It's got very nice interior as well. Like I said, this part is all shiny, black, high glossy, but you know, it seems to be holding up pretty nicely. So if you're careful, I guess it's okay. It's got new steering wheel type, 2 gauge clusters. Let me just move up to the front and show you before we drive off. Let's see. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock, 8:04. So I'm gonna explain the interior and go home. And I'm actually gonna drive home, so with you guys. So all right. So first thing first, memory seats, 4 automatic windows. We have some mosquitoes here. Ouch. And you can adjust your mirrors. You can adjust the color. I think 12 is like good. And I don't know if you can see it, but you can open the fuel tank with this. Trunk opener, ESC off, 2-stage ESC off, like so. Blind spot monitoring system, and what you call it, the lane keep assist. and this is for the for your phone control. This is for your cruise control and driving aids. So before we go, I'd like to just show you there's 4 drive modes. For the each drive mode, the gauge cluster actually changes. That's for Eco, Comfort, and Sports. So guys, let me know which one you guys like the best. I like the Comfort best because, you know, I just like the big dials. So 12.3 gauge cluster. It can be split like this, or you can choose whatever you want. If you want weather, how do you do it? But I'm not sure how you can do it, but you can actually, you can play with the tiles, I heard. Okay, so big maps like this, 12.3, so it's very nice. Also, we have head-up display over there. I don't know if you can see it. And up here is all soft touching materials, leather and black hard plastics on bottom part. But like I said, they really did great color choices, because if you see on the top, it's also blackish, so it doesn't glare on the window, you know, when it's sunny outside. So it's very nice. Climate control system. You have a auto, off, air cleaning mode, like, you know. So and then you know, it's very nice because it's some of the toggle switches and some of just buttons, and really nice. And wireless charging. And if I may, I want to show you the USB charging ports. There's 2, but for the Apple CarPlay, you have to use the right one. I don't know why, but when you do, USB reading and CarPlay, and then you have to go here and then choose the phone, and there we go. There we have it. You can choose map. You know, in Korea, you know, Apple Maps not great, so we use a T-Map or Google Maps. So, you know, and then we have neighbor map. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can go to Kia and then go back. What else? Ventilation seats, heated seats, auto hold, parking brake, heated steering wheel. You just press parking for that, or you have to press this guy and then move up to go to reverse, neutral, drive. So, okay, 2 cup holders, and there's a good amount of a storage area here and there. So it's very, I like the interior space. It's very nice. And before we go drive off, I just want to show you very nice. They have something called Sound of Nature. I put it in my review, but it says lively forest, calm sea waves, rainy days, open air, warm fireplace. I don't know why they put this, because, you know, I'm just gonna fall asleep, but they did. And you can, I guess you can leave it on, but and I just want to quickly show you a few more things before we go drive off. Let's see, what did I want to share with you guys? Android Auto also, and you can also record everything that goes around the car, right? So if you get accident, you can, you know, tell police it wasn't my so it was us recording this afternoon. I'm not sure. I think we have to log into something to do continuous driving, but here you can also connect this send it to your phone, and so if the police comes, hey, you know, it wasn't my fault. Okay, so there's that. And I think oh yeah, just wanted to show you the fun thing. Language, Korean. I'm going to switch to Korean because in English it does not support, what do you call it, voice recognition, but I guess it will do now. Hold on, let me give it some command. Oh no, Siri. I will take out Siri, okay? Let's do it again. Sorry.
네, 말씀하세요.
에어컨 꺼줘.
에어컨을 끕니다. 네, 말씀하세요.
라디오 켜줘.
FM 라디오를 수신합니다.
See, I just asked it to play the FM radio and it just did. Okay. So, okay, I think I told you interesting parts here, and you can also, there's a manual sunshade. I mean, electric sunshade for the back. Okay, so I think I told you everything, and why don't we just go drive? This is what it looks like. So, let's get home. Oh, did you just see that? It just notified me that there's people coming, so. And what I was gonna show you is that if you don't wear your seatbelts, the Cadenza will not let you drive off. So. So we're gonna go drive, and as you can see, this is the surround view monitor. If you need some help with the tight spots, you can do so. I'm gonna pay parking. Hey. So.
신용카드 요금 지불이 완료되었습니다. 이용해 주셔서 감사합니다. 영수증을 출력하시려면 확인 버튼을 눌러주세요.
So like I said, Cadenza is very, very quiet because they even applied a pair of glasses for the second row passengers. I was just driving highway, regular CT roads today, and I found it very, very quiet. And compared to 2.5 liter, I think it was a little bit more smoother and more quiet, I guess. And but it returned less efficiency. We drove yesterday. I took this guy home yesterday, and it returned 40 kilometers of the city driving. It returned about 21 miles per gallon. And on the highway, driving like 90 kilometers to 100 kilometers, just cruising on the highway, it returned about 37 miles per gallon. So, compared to 2.5, I think 2.5 returned like 40 something, 52 miles per gallon. So, yeah. So, we are going to drive. I'm not sure if you can see this or not, but actually the navigation routes are shown on the head-up display, and then there's also the speed limit on the gauge cluster as well. So it's very easy to drive. As you can see, it's got great visibility, and so when you turn on the turn signal, you can see there's a blind spot monitor system that shows you either side when you turn the right one, left one. So it's pretty convenient to use. So I hope you can hear how quiet the cabin is. Okay. And I hope everything is recording nicely because, I'm doing this alone, so if something goes wrong, I would not know. Okay, so what about the driving? It's got 3-liter V6 that produces 266 horsepower. It's made it to 8-speed automatic. It's not DCT, it's not CVT, it's just regular automatic. And it's just, if you've driven, you know, current Hyundai and Genesis or Kia models, late models, you know, these are quite, you know, I would say it's very similar to ZF 8-speed. It's a little bit slower, but you know, in terms of the smoothness, you know, it's very nice. And it's got 8 gears, so it helps also with the efficiency. And overall, it's just very easy car to drive. And it's also got paddle shifters, so as you can see, you know, I will just shift for you. Okay, so. And then also the head-up display is very, very helpful. It's showing the speed meter, which direction it's going. If there's a car on each side, it'll also show you the blind spot as a monitoring system. And you know, Kia used to have like a red color scheme going on the dashboard, but they're changing to white, and I like that better than the red ones. And there's also a mood lamp here, and also here. I don't know if you can see it here. So, and then you can choose among like 8 preset colors, and like bunch of, there's like a graph that shows you every possible color. So that's a Han River. We call it Hangang. It just crosses all the Seoul, and it's just beautiful at night to drive. I don't know if you can see it. It's really dark outside. But let's see. We usually do our test drives near the Paju, which is about 40 minutes away from Seoul. So everything is, you know, not so busy. But you know, I live in the Yeoksam area, which is Gangnam area, so it's gonna get crowded. But it's kind of nice because I really wanted to show you the Seoul traffic, but it's late, so probably the traffic is not as bad as like 6 or 7. But let's just show. Let's see. So it's got the blind monitoring system. It's very nice. And let's see. And then also, I just turned on my lane keep assist and adaptive cruise control. So I'm going to let go of the handle, and Cadenza will steer itself for me. But you know, like I always say, you know, you're supposed to drive yourself. But I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. And the one very nice thing is that when you're stuck in traffic, this guy also has a stop and go functionality. So it will stop. It will come to a full stop, and then if the car goes, lead car goes, and then this car will also go. So when you're in heavy traffic, it's very nice. You see, that's Yeouido. That's financial district area. So it's very beautiful, right? So, see, sometimes when it does not read the lanes, it will kind of misguide itself. So you always have to keep yourself hands on the steering wheel. Okay, so but it usually does a very good job, especially on the highway. So you know, right now I'm not doing anything. It's just doing all the work. So it's very comfortable. So what else I wanted to show you? Okay. My camera's making some noise here. Kia also have added car to home and home to car connectivity. So actually you can start the Cadenza from your house, your living room, and you can also turn off the heater or air conditioning of your houses that is connected to the wireless, and then you can also turn it off from the Cadenza. So okay, so that's Han River. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's very nice. It's actually very nice. No traffic today, so very nice. And what else I wanted to say? So it's a very nice car to drive. Today is my first night drive. You guys really didn't like the POV, me shutting up. So I'm just doing this with the narrative. But guys, let me know what you guys like. If you guys like night driving, let us know. And then if you want me to shut up or talk, let me know. And just let me know what you guys think about our channel and where we're going. And yeah, just tell us lots of about us. And when you change the drive mode to sports, it changed the gauge cluster, but it changed the shifting throttle timing and shifting timing. But other than that, this guy has this guy doesn't have adaptive suspension, so suspension remains the same, everything remains the same, so except the throttle response and shifting timing. And yeah, so I wish I could show you, but it's got auto high beam assist as well. But see, even on turns, it is steering itself very nicely. So it's quite a reliable system. Compared to even imports, Hyundai makes very reliable things. You see, right now it doesn't read the lanes because it's under construction, and if I let go, it's not going to steer itself. So like I said, it's always very important that you always keep your hands on the steering wheel, because like I said, this is only ADAS, it's just driving aids, not the self-driving car. So always keep that in mind. And and also this guy has the navigation based adaptive cruise control. So if it comes to like a hard turn, it will slow down, and if it's entering a tunnel, it will actually close the windows for you. So it's got lots of features like that. And this guy will automatically shoot, there's a construction ahead. This guy will actually automatically upgrade the navigation over the air OTA way, so you don't have to take out the SD card and go home and plug it back. So it should be very comfortable. So let me just turn it back to English, because we're trying to be a global channel here. So let's see, let me just show you a little bit. We're in Sport mode. So it's got pretty nice power. Don't want to go too fast because we're still in CT, but it actually, compared to 2.5 liter, it's more lenient, but it's got more power from the 3 liter V6. But 2.5 was actually quite fun to drive too, because it was very happy to rev up, and it felt lighter. This guy feels a little bit heavier. This guy's about 143 pounds heavier compared to the 2.5 liter. But the one interesting thing is that, of course, this guy's faster to 62 miles. it took about 8 seconds. And braking wise, this guy was better than 2.5. I thought 2.5 was gonna be better brakes, but I guess these Kia guys fitted 3-liter with the bigger tires and bigger brakes as well. So quite surprised about that this morning. And yeah, so it's very comfortable to drive. If you I don't know if you like this kind of, I really don't like this kind of gauge cluster, but this is for the Eco if you want to save fuel, but I like comfort the best. So yeah, so it will show lots of good things here. And wow, that's something. It's not circular, it's almost like a rectangular. That's very funny. So I'll also show you the temperature, speed limit, the mileage. This guy ran about 6,891 kilometers. Yeah, it's getting old for a press car. Yeah. So let me see. This guy has a audio system for Carell. I don't know if you guys know the brand. Let me just show you some music because I'm driving home anyways. So let's see. Well, let's go back. Phone. Okay, so let's see which music. Okay, so these are some of the ones that I bought, so it should be okay. It's got pretty nice sound system. Nowadays Hyundai starts using Boss sound system, so they start putting on with the Sonata. So let's see what Kia does next about it. And yeah, so this guy has auto hold and lots of features, so it's very comfortable to drive. So I think I told you pretty much about it, about the car. If there is something that you would like to see during our next POV or night driving, let us know through the comment section. I am still new to POV. I'm used to reviewing the cars with my crew, but so let us know what I'm missing here. See, do you see? It's all the information that it's putting out. It's crazy. It's got the navigation, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring. It's like it feels like I'm flying an airplane here. But very, very nice. So yeah, so do let us know what you think about the Cadenza as well. I really like the graphics. They really made it really nice, very easy to use. Some of the brands will only give you knobs, buttons, touchpads, all those kind of irritates me. But with this kind of system, they give you the buttons and touch system as well, so you can choose whatever you want. So I think that's very nice system. So I think that's the proper way to do it, because as customers you always have to give them choice, right? So this car is very the seats are very comfortable, climate control. So like I said, all right, so let me show you. Right now we're coming to traffic, and the Cadenza slowed itself, and it will also come to a complete stop and then start back again. So in traffic situations, this will be very, very nice. So right now, see, I think having a adaptive cruise control is a must, and if you live in city, they will charge you quite a bit for the system depending on the car. But if I'm getting a new car, I would definitely get one, because like right now, I don't have to brake, I can steer, but this guy is also steering for me. But this is really good system, so reliable system. But if you're always cautious, it's very, 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 very comfortable to use. So is there anything that I wish from the Cadenza? I understand this car was tuned for kind of older people, but it has handling, it wasn't as sharp as a Granzer, IG, but so maybe a little bit sharper handling. I see that this guy has a better cushion, so it kind of rolls more when you're on tight cornering. But I guess Kia could say, why don't you buy a Stinger? so yeah, so it kind of makes sense too. So that is actually, other than that, and this part too, too much high glossy part should be fixed if it's possible. But other than that, it's a very lovely car. And this car comes with a diesel 3-liter V6 and a hybrid model with 2.4 liter, and then also 2.5 liter was actually pretty fun to drive too. So if you want more efficiency, try the 2.5 liter, or there's also diesel and the hybrid model, so that should also solve the problem for you. And other than that, it's very nicely designed inside and out, and it drives very nicely. And right now it's just driving itself, very comfortable. I mean, I'm not sure at this price point, I'm not sure if any other makers can deliver it better than this, so it's quite nice. So, and there's also it's letting me know there's a car coming. Yeah. So yeah, this has been our first well, actually we're gonna cross the bridge soon, so so this has been our first POV / night drive. So tell me what you guys think about our review, and let us know what you want to see or what you do not want to see. And yeah, so we're gonna edit the Cadenza review probably tomorrow, and upload it as soon as possible. And we're trying to really pump out the video numbers so that you guys can really enjoy what we have to say, and we enjoy showing the cars to you guys. And that is also the that's what the tail lamp of the Sonata looks like. Many people say it's ugly and Honda-ish, but it looks kind of different if you see it in person. So we are going to cross the bridge right now, and that big old building is owned by Lotte. They sell snacks and ramens and everything. So big corporates in Korea. So this is, we're crossing the bridge, and from north side of Seoul to south side of Seoul. So it's yeah, so It's I like my country, and if you do have a chance, visit Korea. It's not on springtime because we tend to have lots of smoke coming from the the other country. So, but on the summer it's pretty hot too. So, if you come late spring or during the winter, it's also good because we have snows here. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be back with more car reviews, and before you go, please do support us by subscribing to our channel, and please hit that bell notification as well so you don't miss any of our videos coming. All right guys, so you see it's got auto hold as well, so it's very easy to use. Okay, bye bye guys.